hoverboard for $148. It's not a bad deal for maybe a kid if this is still in the trend, I guess. That's what I'd recommend. And, okay, cool, guys. Thanks for letting me know that you can hear me and everything's well. So, yeah. How's it going, everyone? Okay, so one thing that I would love to buy is this Element Electronics TV here. It's a 39-inch smart TV. I'm assuming it's a 1080p TV. I mean, it doesn't really say much here. But, yeah, let me go ahead and see. Element Electronics. Hold on, let me see. 39-inch TV. We'll just type it in as we go, kind of, and see how that works. Yeah, this looks like a good deal for me. This is something I would definitely pick up. $125. Really good deal. Nintendo Switch, I personally wanted to get one, but I feel like I'm going to hold off on this deal because it's like, I'm waiting for Smash Bros. The Google Home Mini looks like a good offer too, $29. That looks like a decent deal. DVDs, I don't know. It's a give or take. It's up to you. And so the front looks decent. The Elements, assuming this is what it could be, it's an LED HD TV, so has to be, 720p. Yeah, if it's 720p, I don't know if I want to get that. I'd rather get a 1080p screen personally. But give or take $125, if that's your thing, then go for it. I would personally pick something like a 32-inch TV or something a little smaller if it has a 720p screen so it's not that pixelated. But yeah, let's go ahead and scroll down a little bit. Oh, and by the way, this may vary from person to person when you go on Walmart's website because it's like, what do you call it? This will differ depending on location a little bit, so it may not be 100% accurate or whatever it is. Okay, so the next deals we got here is a 43-inch 1080p TV for $200. That's a deal we've seen come and go. I'd like to look at other places like Target, Best Buy, and stuff. Guys, let me know if you if you want me to do that too, because I'm probably going to check those other places out. And yeah, let me link this up. That's a good idea. Let me put that in the description really quickly. If you search up Walmart Black Friday, and so this comes up. Okay, and this is what you should get. Alright, so I'll just link it down below for you. I'll add it in the description here. And yeah, just gotta, let me look at the chat really quickly. Give me just one moment, guys. 1 second. You know, I think it would be better if we just look at it like this, because then I can just click on the item directly. I think that's a better idea. Alright, what's going on, Cube Master? Hey there, Mr. Crash. Alright, thank you, thank you. What's going on, Tech On? Lori House, what's going on, everyone? How's it going? Yeah, so yeah, for the Vizio 40-inch, I would like to see the other places first, and then make a final decision on which 1080p TV I'd go for. I'd usually go for whatever's the cheapest, because they're all like the same to me. I mean, of course, it depends if it's LCD, LED, and stuff like that, the small stuff. Got a 32-inch class TV, $158, Samsung branded, so I wouldn't get that, though. I would prefer something like this. This seems like the best deal. It's a Samsung 40-inch TV, 4K TV. And so, 240 hertz refresh rate. Wow, that's actually pretty good. If anything, I would go for this type of TV, a 40-inch Samsung 40-inch class 4K smart TV. It's not an unknown brand. I mean, Samsung, and for the price, I think that's good enough. Especially for a smart TV, a 4K TV. I would personally pick monitors for 4K, but beggars can't be choosers sometimes. I mean, that is if you own a PC or something like that. Got nothing else here except notice that RCA has their own $29 soundbar. I'd like to see what that sounds like. And yeah, no other special deal there. We got some of the stuff here. Oh, Chromecast. If you don't have a Chromecast, I'd recommend getting one. It's definitely worth it if you have a decent Wi-Fi at home and everything, because that's how you can stream stuff. It's a lot easier to stream stuff on your TV. and it's pretty good. So the next stuff we have here is a wireless printer. Now, I would usually say a wireless printer is a good deal. You know, 19 bucks, very good price right there. But it's like if you're looking for the cheapest thing, I remember eBay actually had it for like $15 or even $15, $16. I don't know, $3 difference. But if you can save money here and there, why not, right? Because it's Black Friday. If you can find it at a place that's cheaper, unless if this justifies it for you, because I'm not sure of the exact type and everything. So yeah, special buy 15.6-inch laptop with Intel. I wish they told you which model number and everything this is. Let's see. Nope, you got to sign in. Don't have an account here. Yeah, and then we got, let's see. So when you click here, it doesn't show you, but then I guess when you go here, you can see it better, the specs. Okay, so it's a 15.6-inch touchscreen with Intel Pentium inside for $249. Can't say that's not bad. That's not good, but that's not bad. 4 gigs of internal storage. I want to know which generation of Intel Pentium is in there, because based on that, I would know whether it's better than the Intel Atom X5 Z8350 tablets. And I like the tablets more than like a 15.6-inch touchscreen because they're like lighter and smaller to carry around in a backpack. I also like this, but I can't say I've had bad experiences with the A processors, and I had an AMD A10 in my HP laptop, and it's not working well. It didn't last for too long. This does look like a good deal, though, but again, I don't trust AMD like the older processors. That's just me, though, in the laptops, at least. The next stuff we got here, ooh, a Samsung 32-inch curved screen monitor. Okay, it's curved. Let's see what else we got. Let me try to get some more details here. Oh, game mode and DisplayPort and HDMI outputs. Now, if you haven't seen my previous video I made, I would recommend going ahead and watching that, because there were some really good deals, especially for 2K monitors. There's like a 2K monitor going for $180. Full HD 1080p monitor going for $100, or actually $60. Sorry, brand new, I'm saying. So I think there was a curved screen monitor somewhere there too. I made a live stream of it last year, and more than likely we'll see some stuff like that coming around here. So I would hold off on that. The gaming bundles, nothing special, nothing too special here. The really good stuff here, there's 2 really good things here. The iPad 5th gen is right here. Now, I know what you're saying. An iPad? Are you kidding me? Yeah, no, I gotta say, man, the best tablet I ever used was an iPad. I think I used an iPad 2 and then an iPad 4, iPad mini. I've always had great experiences with them. They're really good for apps wise, maybe playing games and stuff. That's also a great gift to give to like a kid or something, or for yourself. And then we got a 7-inch smart tab. If you're really trying to save money, this is something to go for. This is what I really like now, because look at this. It's got Android 7.1 Nougat operating system, front and rear HD cameras. It doesn't really matter too much to me. And then if we hold on, let me look it up. ST7150. And so if we look this up, I'm actually considering just going to Walmart and just picking this up tomorrow or in a few days. So let me know what you guys think. So it's got that. It's an HD screen. So it doesn't really say too much about it. So I'd like to get my hands on it myself because it's got Android 7.1 Nougat. Honestly, I think this is the first tablet I've seen with Android Nougat. Is it Nougat or Nugget? That's what I should check out. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna. Do you guys want me to pick this one up? Because I think I might actually. This is a pretty decent deal for $28. Like I said, because first tablet I've seen with one of the recent Android 7.1. Because usually otherwise they have Android 6.0 or older for $50 tablets, but this is going for $28. I remember last year the RCA Voyager tablet was going for that much, and it didn't even have an IPS screen. This one has an IPS panel, dual cameras, so yeah, I think I might just pick this up. We also have the RCA 2-in-1 Windows tablet. I don't know about that. 2 gigs of RAM. Okay, it looks decent. I gotta say, it's nothing too special. It definitely looks like similar to the Lenovo Mix 320, which is like $200. So if these are comparable between this and that, then I would say, yeah, this is worth checking out. But yeah, RCA doesn't seem to be having any really cheap ones, and I'll get to RCA more in just a moment. Then we got some other stuff here. We got Xbox Live 3-month subscription card. Guess if you have an Xbox, that's worth it. And then Xbox One S. I don't want to get the Xbox One S, honestly. This is something I'll just avoid because we got the Xbox One X. What's so significant about the Xbox One S? I can't remember what the S was, what the S stood for. Let me check out the comments too really quickly. Found a laptop that states as a gaming laptop for $200 on Walmart. Can you review it? Can you send me a link, Mr. Crash? I'd like to take a look at that. What's going on, I Tech You Out Guy? And yeah, did I miss the Galaxy tab? Let me check that out. Oh yeah, the Samsung Galaxy Tab E. I totally forgot about this. Oh, and it includes $25 Google Play credit. That's even better. Let me look this up. I can't even copy and paste stuff on here. What the heck? That's what it is, though. Yeah, I'd like to take a look at this really quickly. And let's see. SMT56 0NZK ZX8R. Alright, so we got this here. Let me see. Walmart. Okay, so if we take a look at this, can't really find the specs on Walmart's website. I shouldn't rely on that too much. Let me look up. Might be on here. And it is. It's got some pretty good ratings. So 1.5 gigs of RAM, 1280 by 800 resolution. Now usually that's low, and it is for a 10-inch screen, but you got to remember, having a lower resolution isn't always a bad thing. The good thing about it is that you don't need a powerful processor to push all those pixels, and the battery life can last longer, but don't hold me accountable for that. That's what I could be wrong on that, actually. No, actually I think I'm right. Either way, it's got a 1.2 gigahertz Snapdragon processor. Is it dual core, quad core? What are we looking at? 16 gigs of internal storage, 16 gigs of RAM. That's definitely a mistake. I mean, otherwise that would be a steal. I mean, then again, it wouldn't make sense to have a 1.2 gigahertz Snapdragon processor in it. Average battery life, 20 hours. What's the milliamp hour? That's what I want to see. Oh, and it's Intel inside. A rear 5 megapixel camera. That should be decent compared to the 5 megapixel cameras I've tested on other tablets. Should be similar. No problems with that. Yeah, so this is this something worth picking up? It's hard for me to say. I mean, it seems like it's mixed because it says that there's Snapdragon and then there's Intel inside. So I'd like to take a look at it, but it's got Android 5.1. So that's kind of a setback. Old Android and everything. Then again, I haven't really given it a shot. I think I would give Samsung Tab a shot sometime. But either way, if you could pick between these two, I would personally go with the iPad if money's not an object. This is also a good deal. This is a great deal, $28. But before I say it's a great deal, I'm going to go ahead and probably pick this up because, you know, it's going to be $50, but yeah, this is probably what I'll probably pick up. Yeah, between these tablets, between these two, I want to say in a way I'd just pick up the Samsung Galaxy Tab. I've always had an RCA, so I would go with the Samsung Galaxy Tab. But then again, if you want something with more workload or like, you know, for work and stuff, schoolwork, this comes with a keyboard and it's cheaper too. So I guess I'd go with the RCA. And then let's see what else. Call of Duty World War II, $43. Okay. I'm on PC. I don't play PS4 or Xbox, so I'm just gonna skip all these. Now we're going on to the no contract phones. These are some really good deals here because you can get it for, you know, no contract. Pretty much, they're not always unlocked, but there's usually in my personal opinion, but in my personal experience, I found ways to like get through it or bypass it. You can find on YouTube usually. The LG Rebel 2. Oh, that sounds good. So 5 megapixel front and rear cameras, Android 6.0 Marshmallow, 5-inch touchscreen. It's like instead of getting an iPod or something, might as well just get this. This is $20 here. Instead of even getting the tablets, you know, this might be a better choice, honestly. The LG Rebel 2 LTE. Let's look that up. LG Rebel 2 LTE. Going in. Yeah, so let's go ahead and see the specs on here. LG's probably the best website for this. LG Rebel 2 LTE. Okay, so this is GSM. We have a CDM. It's a CDMA, so take a look at it on Straight Talk Wireless. Wireless. Let's see. All right, well, either way, let me try to go on specs. Let me search that up. I don't know why it's not coming out, or why I don't see it. Let's see the model number if they show it. Okay, so it's STL GV. Let's see. And slow internet. I hope I didn't get disconnected there. Yeah, did my stream get disconnected or anything? Come on, AT&T. I hope not. Let's hope not. Is the stream still there? Are you guys still with me? Oh yeah, it seems like it's still there. Yeah, okay, there we go. It's loaded. Okay, so Android 5.1 Lollipop. That one said of Android 6.0, so I'm not sure exactly which one. Is the model number the same? Let's look that up. Okay, this is a slightly different model. Okay, no, I want to look at that exact model. I think I'll just search it up really quickly. Just bear with me here for a second, guys. All right, let's see. So, STL GL 558 VCP. Okay, nothing came up. Let me just look up LG Rebel 2. Rebel 2. Oh, I just saw it. Okay, oh, that not good ratings, but again, we have to look at. Okay, so this looks like the right one. Android 6.0 Marshmallow, dimensions and everything. 5.70. Yeah. Sounds about right. Let me just check the model number. Nope, model number is incorrect again. Let's look at this one. Yep, incorrect model number. That's a bit of a problem. All right, thanks for letting me know that the stream's all right. Yeah, that's kind of a problem, that if you can't find the specific model number. I mean, I guess we can go off based on what this says, you know, assuming that maybe there's a mistake with the model numbers or something. I just want to know the specs inside, really. So let's see. So just bought this phone 2 days ago. Feels flimsy. You get what you pay for, right? Not good. Bought this a couple weeks ago. When you're talking to anyone, you can hardly hear them on the speakerphone. That's not good. It gets hot. Touchscreen's hard to work. If it gets hot, that means it might have a poor heat sink. So that's not good. But then again, the reviews, it's like 50-50. They're broken even, so it's not that helpful. This one's more helpful. LG Rebel 2 exceeds decent and functional expectations. Yeah. Okay. This is definitely something. Okay, so without wasting any more time, I would just say this right here is worth looking at and maybe considering picking up. It's $19.88. There's a little star asterisk on there, so I don't like that. That means maybe you have to get something else. Plans sold separately. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, you have to buy a plan separately. Hopefully it comes unlocked and everything, so no problem there. I love this one. Oh, man, I'm definitely going to be picking this up. Samsung J3 Mission. Samsung J3 Mission. I've heard of the Samsung Galaxy J3. Let's look at this up. Samsung J3 Mission. I swear, Samsung has so many phones now. It's ridiculous. All right, and let's see the specs here. This is something that looks like I'd want to pick up. I mean, 2600 milliamp hour battery, that's a little low. I would prefer something with 3000 when it's a, what is it, a 5-inch screen? Let's see. J3 Mission, 5-inch Super AMOLED. Actually, we've got the specs here, so let me go ahead on here and just look it up. Yeah, Android. No, we're not looking at that one. Okay, Android 6.0. Is this the right one? Sorry, I'm getting confused like a little bit here and there. Wait, hold on a second. Maybe I forgot a deal back there. Yeah, I did. Okay, so we got this Samsung wireless from Straight Talk. It's the J7 Skypro versus the J3 running Android 5.1 Lollipop. That's a $10 difference there. I guess I would personally, just from looking off the bat from these specs, I would go with the Samsung J7 Skypro because regardless of the carrier, if you're looking for carriers, maybe I've been with Straight Talk, haven't had a problem with them. I just don't use them anymore here because, like, in my area, I'm not getting a signal. And then Verizon, the thing I don't like about Verizon's prepaid plans is that they're just a little more expensive, and I just don't want to pay that extra money. But yeah, just looking off of this stuff here, 5.5-inch HD touchscreen versus 5-inch Super AMOLED touchscreen. I like the 5-inch Super AMOLED touchscreen. Not everyone's an AMOLED fan, so if you like, what was it, saturation for AMOLED? I think that's what it was. Like, it's really colorful. And yeah, I would personally go with this, 8 megapixel rear camera, 5 megapixel front camera, 16 gigs of internal storage. This one only has a 2600 removable battery. Let me go ahead and look up the Samsung Galaxy J7 Skypro. Samsung Galaxy J7 Skypro. It's going for $150 at Best Buy. Wow. Might be different models or something, but we'll just go with this for now. It does look similar, a lot of the stuff here. This is with Total Wireless, though, so maybe a bit of a difference. So 5.5-inch. Oh, TFT screen? Oh, hold on. Hold on. Let's back up for a second. I personally hate TFT screens because I was using a lot of RCA tablets in the past, or just tablets in general, and I'm tired of that TFT screen. Everything should be standard of like IPS, which is basically, if you don't know what TFT screens are, they're basically when you tilt your phone one way, it gets really dark, tilt it the other way, and it gets really bright. So that kind of gets annoying with your eyes. And 1 second, let me go ahead and turn off my heater. It's getting really hot in my room. Oh, man. All right. It's a little intermission right there. All right, so where were we? Galaxy J7 Skypro. So CNET has it. Let's see. Assuming that these are the right ones. Android 6.0 Marshmallow. Body. 2 gigahertz quad-core Qualcomm. Okay. Yeah, it certainly has a... Seems like it might have a more powerful processor. I want to know exactly which one it is. Yeah, I know, right? I tech you out guy. Like, yeah, this is just a ridiculous TFT screen. IPS should be the standard, but it does have a bigger battery life. So, I mean, it's kind of like, give and take. If the TFT screen isn't a problem for you, go with this. If you want, if you care about the screen and you don't care about the processor too much, you're going to do a lot of more simple things on your phone, then go with the Samsung J3 Mission. It's $10 cheaper. And it has a Super AMOLED touchscreen, so shouldn't be a problem there. But again, if you don't have a problem with the TFT screens, if you've used them before and never had a problem, yeah, just go with this one. And so let's see what else we got. Yeah, the Samsung Galaxy S7 is just straight up $300. That's also a pretty good deal. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't see this before. Yeah, if you have the money, I would say, yeah, this is also something worth picking up. This is something I would personally pick up if I had the money, but I'm broke, so Time to move on. And then what? I don't know why I keep doing this. There's also 2 other phones on this list, and there's even more down here. Okay, these are probably like contract offers. Okay, we'll get there in just a moment. Hang on, guys. Let me. I'm looking through I'm looking through all your comments here. So, okay, you can find me an iPhone or 200. What's the bang for your buck phone? If you're talking strictly Walmart, we're just gonna get to that in just a moment. I also it's like a love-hate thing with Huawei for me. This is great. 4,000 milliamp hour removable battery. Just what I like to hear. Removable. And Android Nougat 7.0. 5.5-inch HD display. Wow, that sounds great. The thing with Huawei is that they have their own skin that's like heavily themed and whatever, and I didn't like that with the what do you call it? The Huawei Sensa 4G LTE. Yeah, the AT&T Ascend XT2. Assuming that this is prepaid and it comes unlocked, this is certainly the one I'd pick up. The best budget phone, bang for your buck, probably out of all of these, based on these specs here. But again, I do want to kind of look at a little more into the specs and see what's inside. That's what's on the inside that counts, guys. So AT&T Ascend XT2. All right, and bang for your buck phone. Let's see. So H1711. Let's see if that's the right one there. Move this a little. Yeah, 12 megapixel camera. Wow. Well, I mean, megapixels don't always matter. Like the 8 megapixel camera on the Samsung could be better than the 12 megapixel here. But either way, you'll be fine. A 5.5-inch HD with 2.5D curved glass. I like that. 16 gigabytes of internal storage. Android 7.0. 4,000 milliamp hour removable battery. And this is a Walmart exclusive, they're saying. Yep, same stuff here. I don't want support for it. But let's see. Huawei Ascend X2. Let me just go ahead and search that up then. It's probably better. And let's see. Okay, specification tutorial. I don't know why there's a tutorial. Is this the right thing I'm looking for? Device home. Let's see. Okay. Right, so we got the Huawei Ascend 2 specifications. I don't know why it's so hard to find the specs for this. Like, for the phones and stuff. Okay, Qualcomm Snapdragon 435. You know, that sounds like that's a pretty old processor, but absolutely amazing for a $50 phone, assuming that this comes unlocked. Yeah, do these come unlocked? Do you guys know if these do come unlocked or not? Because it says plans and phones sold separately. So a compatible phone or plan is required. Not all features work on phones in all areas. Okay, yeah, it doesn't really say much about it. Yeah, for the price, out of all these phones, how do I try to show it? Out of all these, I would go for this one, the Huawei Android 7.0. If you decide to go for the Samsung, yeah, if the screen's not a problem, go with this one. If you want a decent screen, then go with this one, the Samsung J3 Mission. So now we have the iPhone SE 32GB on the right side. I don't even like iPhones, so I'm just going to skip that. But hey, it's better than having an iPod. So if you're looking for an iPod Touch or something, get this instead. That's all I can really say. Sorry, I'm not an iPhone hater or anything. I'm just not a big fan personally. I don't really spend too much time. Because I forgot the iPhone SE is kind of an old smartphone, if I'm not wrong. A few years old. And it's probably the smaller one, right? Maybe. Okay, so is it contract offers here? Just going to ignore that. Google Home, all this stuff. Now, I personally haven't looked at the Google Home or anything like that, but if you're going to get something like this, maybe it's worth considering looking at Google Home Mini. I'm not sure what the exact differences are, but this is going for $29, so that's why I would pick this up, Google Home Mini. Just remember that they collect all your data, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, that's with the home devices. And I think I'm making this prediction right now. 2017 is going to be the year for all these home devices. Let's see. RIP TFT screens. Yeah. I'm just looking through the comments real quick. What's going on, CV Tech? Walmart ship worldwide? I'm not sure. You're going to have to check that out yourself. All right. So let's see. What else we got here? Got some special buy $2 DVDs. No, it's not even worth it. Not even worth our time. Let's keep moving. RCA dual players. No, you don't need that. We can skip that. Headphones come and go. Don't worry about this stuff here. This stuff is all for kids. I don't have any kids, so I'm not going to worry about that. Maybe for a gift, if anything, if $100 is your budget, actually. Let me see. Yeah, if $100 is your budget, I'd probably go for these. Lightning McQueen Minnie Mouse. That looks kind of cool. But, again, I can't really say too much on that. Actually, a bike sounds better. Bike does sound a lot better. But, man, these deals are pretty good. I'm just going through all this. Man, my throat is getting a little dry. I feel like I might be getting sick. It's been kind of like that since this morning, but, like, not too bad. And I'll hold up. Socks? $4 socks. Yeah, I'm picking this up. You know me. Actually, hold up. And one sock 6-pack. Okay, 6-pack, not bad. Because socks are so overpriced these days. I know it's so ridiculous and silly to talk about, but yeah, I just picked those up personally. Let's see what else we got here. We got nothing too special. We got a Christmas tree because Christmas is around the corner. Just waiting for it to snow here in Chi-Town. Let's see what else we got here. Okay, so we got a Ceratin massage recliner. This is something I would pick up. And let's see what else we got. Special buy, $9.88 each. So for pancakes, this looks kind of good. The fryerware looks good too. If you're really into fries, I guess you'd pick this up. 5-quart slow cooker. Let's look at some of the other deals here. Excuse me. Okay, so we got some more stuff down here. Yeah. Oh wow. 49-inch Class 4K Smart TV by LG. Okay, now this is worth talking about. Now this is what has me hooked. Because if we look at the deals earlier, let's look at page 1. Even the Sharp 4K Smart TVs there. Why didn't I see this before? Okay, so for TVs, we got the Samsung 40-inch Class 4K Smart TV. We got the Sharp Class 4K TV, and then a 49-inch 4K TV by LG. Well, if you're looking for the cheapest, obviously the Sharp is the way to go. But the thing is, honestly, you might not be able to get these because since they're up front, so people might be looking for just these. So if you don't get the Sharp 55-inch, the next best thing between LG and Samsung, I guess it's a brand thing. What do you prefer? Or if it's size, obviously this you go for this because they're the same price, $328 each. I have this feeling though that not many people are going to go for the Samsung as quickly as the LG. I could be totally wrong because they have the thing in the back. It's advertised in a bigger format than the Samsung 4K TV. Honestly, I would be torn on which one I'd get. If it's for size, I guess I'd go with the LG one. Actually, I'd like to kind of look at the specs a little if I could. 26 pounds. A pound doesn't really matter. Oh, yeah, but 240 hertz refresh rate. I'd definitely go for that. Now, depending on what's the refresh rate on the LG, that's going to make it or break it for me. So let's see where we're at. Okay, LG 4K, 3840 by 2160. True motion 120, refresh rate 60. 60? What? I take that back. Forget this deal. Definitely go. Forget about the LG. Let others take it if they want to. Go straight for the Samsung 4K. That's where it's at. 240 hertz refresh rate, man. That's where it's at. That is really good, especially when you're playing games. It should be great. Actually, I guess it wouldn't make a difference unless you have like a PC installed on your thing. This one, what's the refresh rate on here? Doesn't even say. Actually, wait. Am I missing it somewhere? Motion rate, UHD upscaler. Okay, don't really know about all that, but yeah, between these two, the Sharp is seems like a better deal. But yeah, overall, the best 4K deal for smart TVs is the Samsung 40-inch right here. This is the one you guys should look at picking up. Let's move on. Moving on. So we got an HP Stream laptop with Intel Celeron. I don't even know if I'd go for that. I mean, I'd rather just go for the thing we saw before. Where is it? Ah, yes, this one right here. The HP Touch laptop for 15.6 inches. I'd rather go for this than an HP Stream laptop. All right, let's see. Oh, and I believe someone sent a link on the chat. Let me go ahead and check. I'm sorry, guys. This is probably the first time where I haven't been in touch with the chat too much. But, yeah, let me go ahead and check. Okay, so Walmart IP Titanium Pro W Kosaka. Let's look at this. Let's look this up. Actually, I'll look it up here. Okay. So how much is this one going for, Mr. Crash? Because I don't think we've seen it so far on here. But again, we haven't gotten to the end yet. If we just look at it quickly. Yeah, no, that's pretty much it. But I do want to, there are some things I still need to talk about here. That what you guys should stay away from and what's worth looking at. Okay. Yeah, right, I'm telling you, Velco's Dogfish Cat Gaming, yeah. 240 hertz 4K, 240 hertz 4K. If this is accurate, this is the best TV deal for 4K. And even 1080p, instead of 1080p, I'd personally save up and just go for this. That is amazing. A Samsung, a branded TV going for $328. Unbelievable. But again, I guess we have to look at other places too, you know, like Best Buy, there's Target. I mean, people forget about Target. Target tends to have some good deals sometimes though. Yeah, I think we got our TV from Target. It was about like $220, 50 inches maybe. It's like years ago though. Let's see. Special buy, $328. Yeah, 240 hertz refresh rate. I didn't look at it wrong or anything. Yeah, very interesting. The model number is 40UM. Actually, let me look that up. I'll come back to the Kokaso Titanium Pro 14 in just a moment. So let's look up the model number here. Wait, I'm getting two different model numbers here right now. Let's look up, excuse me, let's look at both. Model number 40MU6290. Oh, this is going on at Costco too. Interesting. How much is it going for at Costco? Yeah, I'm not sure exactly. Okay, so the thing's not showing up here, so we'll go ahead and try doing UN 40MU6290 FXZA. Okay, so 40-inch right here. Goes straight to Samsung's website. So it's $400. So you get like what? It's about, what is it, $80, $70 off. So not bad at all, actually. 4K pixels, everything's good. Built-in Wi-Fi, UHD. Let me look at the refresh rate. Refresh, let's see, HZ. Nope, nowhere to be found. Let's see if we can find it. See all specs, resolution, motion rate, Huh, that's weird. It says it's 240 here, but then the motion rate is showing 120 here. Okay, let me backtrack then. Maybe it's not worth, I mean, still a good deal, I'd say. I thought it was 240 hertz. I was like, that's amazing. 120 hertz, not as good, but I guess it's probably still better than the LG one, if I'm correct, because let's look at the LG one for a second. That one has a 60 hertz refresh rate, it says here. So I guess this Samsung one is still the best one out of all of these to get. And yeah, for the price of around, $330, I don't even want to look at these more expensive ones. This is underground tech, forget mainstream. But yeah, okay, so still a good deal, I'd say. It's just kind of sad to know it's not 240 hertz, but yeah, it sounded a little too good to be true. This was $249, you're saying? The Kokaso Titanium Pro 14. This looks just like a 2-in-1 almost to me. Except it's not removable. Okay, so it comes with bonus. I mean, I don't see this at all anywhere in the Walmart's section for Black Friday. So if you can show me specifically where this is at, I'll check it out. But other than that, this does look like a decent option. Depends on how much RAM there is. 2 gigs of RAM. So I would consider, if this goes on sale, I'd want to see what the price is going to be at. And then, okay, so I would look between the RCA thing that we saw earlier, which is the RCA Windows 2-in-1 for $100 versus the Kokaso, if it comes somewhere, because for me it's not showing up. And it differs by location sometimes, so I might not be able to get it here. So, yeah. But, yeah, I wouldn't get an HP streaming laptop. It's just not my thing. I'd rather just go for the full-fledged thing, because this has Celeron, but what is it, HP Stream? Is that like Chrome? No, that's still Windows. I'd rather personally want to go for something that's has a slightly powerful processor, because Pentium over Celeron all day, every day. Unless if this is an older Pentium, this is a newer Celeron. I don't know. I have to know the specifics here. And this doesn't say anything about the laptop over here. All right, and yeah, so that's pretty much all I can say. The Xbox One X, $500. What can I say? True 4K gaming. Guys, I used to like consoles until I built a PC. Now, the thing is, PCs are kind of expensive to make. So I'm not going to lie to you. Building it for the first time, you have to have all these extra things to worry about. So that's why I would, if you have the money, if you have all the extra money there, then yeah, build a PC. Totally worth it. Even with used parts, you can probably build something for $500. I'm not sure right now because the prices have skyrocketed in remember maybe August or something. Yeah, the Xbox One X is something I wouldn't pick up. I'd rather hold on this, to be honest. $500 does seem expensive for a console, even if it's 4K. Is it 4K with 60 frames per second? Can you guys tell me? Oh, if I could review it? Don't know if I'll be able to review it anytime soon, to be honest, because I have my own stuff going on. I mean, if you guys have noticed, I haven't made videos for a while, except yesterday and today itself. Just been really busy with school. A lot of things are catching up, 'Tis the season, final exams coming up and everything, too. All right, moving on. So the next deal we have here is one that I'm kind of disappointed on. The RCA Galileo Pro. This, it says includes keyboard case, was $179.99. I never saw for that high. $87.99 isn't a steal to me. I remember, I think, if I'm not wrong, this was going for $79 or $76 on Black Friday last year. Because it's gotten so popular, that's why they kind of raised the price. So I would go for it when it's at $79 or $76, under $80. But other than that, yeah, I would just hold off on this. Maybe after Black Friday they might have the sale and come even further down, because that's what happens sometimes. And then we have the Acer. Oh, I didn't notice the Acer Aspire laptop here. 7th Gen i7 7500U. Hold up. The Acer Aspire E5 laptop. I got to look this up. Aspire E5 i7 7500U. Let's see if this is the one. If it is. Not sure if I'd recommend this, though, either way, because the laptops don't seem to be so great on here in general for Walmart. And the reason I say that is because they don't have a dedicated graphics card. I mean, there's probably integrated graphics, you know, Intel HD graphics and stuff. That's not that good. I'd rather have something like NVIDIA inside, which is always better, especially for gaming. Yeah, I can't really say too much. I wouldn't go for this. I'm definitely gonna look at other places, because these deals don't look like they're too hot for the laptops. The smartphones, oh yeah, those are the prepaid ones. Unlocked ones are pretty good. And then Xbox One S console bundle here. Pass on that. Actually, I don't know. If you're used to maybe playing on consoles, yeah, maybe this is worth picking up. Includes bonus game and bonus controller, 500 gigabytes. Pretty good deal, actually, not gonna lie. I would probably pick this up if I didn't have a PC. A 4-piece table tennis set. Oh yeah, that's maybe something I would pick up. Yeah. All right, and earn double cash back. Well, that's pretty much what we have. All we have here for Black Friday. So if we sum it up really quickly, if it's possible, keep your eyes on this for a gift, maybe to a kid or something, if it's still trending. The Sharp 55-inch. No, not the Sharp 55-inch. Yeah, the only thing up front, it seems like, is the Google Home Mini, something I'd get. I'd get the Samsung 40-inch Class 4K Smart TV out of all of them. And then as well as a Google Chromecast, if you haven't gotten that before, definitely worth buying. It's really helped me in my household, you know. It's made things a lot more simpler when I'm streaming stuff from like Amazon or something. Printer, you can probably get a printer a little cheaper if you're going for the cheapest thing. Got Chromebooks. I don't look at Chromebooks. I like the 5th gen iPad. I would go for that. I would go for the 7-inch Smart Tab. I'm actually going to make a video on this. I'm probably going to go to Walmart and pick this up soon. And then we've got forget the Xbox One S. Go ahead and get the bundle, I would say. The bundle seems like a better deal. You got Halo in there. You got Call of Duty World War II. And an extra controller. Pretty good deal right there. Yeah, these are some interesting deals. I love these. I really like this one. I would just pick this up because it's just $20. The S7, if I had the money, I would go for this. $300. Great deal. Unlocked. Or no contract phones, I mean, to say. And then this is also a decent deal. These are also decent. This is the best one, in my opinion, out of all of them for $50. But if it's between Samsung, if screens aren't a problem, go for this one because this one, you know, it's better specs except for the screen. It's a TFT screen. This one has a Super AMOLED touchscreen, so this will be better for you. And if you just want to do basic stuff. And then going down, we got other stuff. Nope, nothing there. Nothing here. Nothing too special. Yeah, maybe for a kid this would be a good gift, a bike. And let's see what else we got here. All right, now this is all like kids and teen stuff. Except the socks. Yeah, I'd go for that socks 6-pack right there for $4. Yeah, that's something I'm going for personally. I guess I'm getting old if I'm looking at socks and talking about them. Let's see what else we got here. Anything I miss out on? Nope, nothing like that. The tent seems decent. I want to look at the quality, though. If you're a camper or something, that would be decent, something all right. What else do we have here? Got the Ceratin massage recliner, $169. Also, looks like a decent deal right there. I was hoping to see some computer chairs or something like that, to say the very least. Kind of like the waist can set. I don't know, for a campus dorm, that would be good. And yeah, this is also Excuse me. This is also a decent deal here for the 49-inch class 4K TV. Yeah, avoid this. So yeah, for Walmart, yeah, this is also a good deal here. So for Walmart, the tablets are decent. The no contract phones are the most notable deals that I see up front. There's nothing else really that I can say about them. Avoid the Galileo Pro because it was for, I think, $79 or $76, unless if you don't mind paying $88. Made a review on it. You can go ahead and look it up on YouTube. You'll find it. Or if you want me to post a link, let me know. But yeah, anything you guys want to see, I'm definitely going to be looking at other places. Yep, Taco Boy. I'm going to be looking at Best Buy, Target, and then some other places too in the next upcoming days. So yeah, guys, let me know what you thought of this live stream. Let me know if you enjoyed it, what you didn't enjoy. I wish I could have been a little more interactive with you guys, but like I was looking at this stuff firsthand. I didn't look at it before too much. I think I did look at it a little bit. I kind of glanced at it, but yeah. So yeah, decent deals overall. Nothing too special. The most notable is that one TV from Samsung, 4K. Which one? 40-inch. And then the tablets, the iPad, a $28 tablet. Got the no contract phones. Those are the most noteworthy, in my opinion, worth looking at. Nothing else too much, but that's just my personal preference. You guys might have a different look at it. You might be into the consoles and stuff. Again, go for that bundle here. The bundle seems like a good buy, $250. You get Halo bundle with the extra controller and Call of Duty World War II. Pretty good deal right there, I would say, for the bundle. So yeah, that's if you're going for consoles. But yeah, that's going to be it for this guy. That's going to be it for this one, guys. Let me know what you guys think. Oh, I'm glad you liked it. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. All right, guys. I'm going to call it a night. I got to go ahead do some homework now, procrastinating. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.